hand position is really important. Okay, so the way to so this is just kind of going to be like kind of like a talk, so to speak.
Hmm.
I hope it doesn't get boring. But how to get the proper hand position for the guitar? It's based like on a finger per fret rule. Okay, so your hand your thumb needs to be very relaxed and not like up like this. A lot of people play like that, and that's absolutely it's not going to work. It's going to cramp you. So you have to be able to extend out. So
Hmm.
so what I usually recommend, and actually I was taught, this is one a lifesaver for me when I was much younger, and I said, how do I get my hand to relax? And my teacher said, like, okay, you hold it out in front of you, bring it to the board, 1, 2, 3, 4, and thumb in the back, and that's it. And your hand's nice and relaxed. Finger, your tips of your fingers as much as you can, because a lot of times what affects the clarity of the chord is your underside of your fingers touching the strings. So like, so you have to be as much on the tip, not exaggerated, but just nice and relaxed. And so this is the position that your hand should be in, nice and relaxed. And then so when you're playing a C chord, it should sound like that. The cage system basically is very simple to pull off. Okay, you'll notice we start with this chord. There's the A shape. So starting from your second finger is the foundation cage shape. But there is another shape that goes with that in addition. And that would be starting with your first finger, because if you're playing a scale shape or on a chord shape, it doesn't just have to be with this one. It can go with this one. All right, so as far as the forms go, let me just recap the five basic forms in the key of C. Okay, so basically the shapes, just the major chord shapes are C, A, G, E, and D. Okay, those are the five basic shapes. It's not an accident. They actually, as you take them up in the same key, they cover the fingerboard in that one key across the entire board. Okay, and also these shapes also embody the triadic inversions. So that's why they are used for this system. So just for the five basic shapes, which are like the C shape. Okay, and then for the A shape, this is all in the key of C. You're going to start with your second finger and do this. I'm just going to go through them right now, just so you can see. And then the G shape is gonna follow this. They surround the forms. And I know you went up to here and did this. I'm going to let that go for now because I think it's important, and I'll just keep that on the burner.
Oh, is that not how you want me to play it?
Yeah, well, no, that's okay though. But it's like the way we're playing it for the actual five basics it's going to be like this.
Okay.
But here's the thing, Evan. You're going to do this anyway. It's just I want to bring that in after we get the five basics down. A lot of players do like sequential kind of development, which is important. Like not just playing licks. All right, so if just motific improv, like just development. I'm just gonna just kind of take that. Hopefully I just remember. Okay, I just wrote a blues. I'm gonna get that later. So. Yeah,